Hey folks, welcome back to another episode on the Occasional Farm Boy. This is going to be a series of quite a few different clips of rebuilding this engine on this Evinrude. That's my plan since last winter. It wasn't quite running right. It would sometimes rev high and it would rev just fine, but it went idle, and other times it would idle just fine, but it wouldn't go any, you couldn't go into fast throttle. So I found a new engine, a new crank case pretty much, and then I have extra cylinders, and not the pistons. I don't have extra pistons. I'm just hoping these ones here are going to be fine. Not really sure how bad the cylinders are anyways, but I have pretty much everything to rebuild this thing. I didn't get another fuel pump, so yeah, I don't know, we'll figure out if this one's good or not. The carb was rebuilt last summer or winter at least, so the carb should be fine. And then, so I just want to put new bearings and seals at least, and then possibly new pistons. And then if the cylinders are really bad, then I'll have to get cylinders. And then maybe if I can find rings, that might even be better too. But anyways, the first step is to pull this engine out so I can salvage and see what shape the cylinders and pistons are in, and see what parts I need to get for that. So the first step is just to pull this engine out of here. So there's actually sort of, I guess, quite a bit that needs to come out of here. I'll bring you guys in closer. So we have quite a few connection pieces. The steering wheel, which I've disconnected already, bolted on to this 3 bolts here, and then also bolted there, but that would restrict the engine from coming straight out. So now I just remove that, and now hopefully I can do what I need to do, like pull this engine out. And then there's 4 mounting bolts underneath, self-tapped, so they came out quite easy. I mean, no bolts that have been sitting for a couple centuries are easy to take out, but they weren't rotted or anything and locked up. And then I have 4 wires coming out. Not sure what all these wires are for, but I do know these come from the distributor. I mean, the coils inside, I have an extra coil too, so if this coil ever goes bad, I got a backup one. But anyways, I'm not 100% sure what these wires are all for, and if I can figure it out, then I can maybe eliminate all this mess here, because it's pretty messy there, and I would rather just get minimal amount of wires, know what each wire is doing. Like, I know these gauges don't work. That speedometer, the speedometer is not hooked up. The RPMs might work, but they don't work the greatest. And then front light's not working, tail light's not working. So basically all it was engine running, and all the mechanical parts were working, none of the electrical parts were really working, except for the ignition. So that's the story there. This gear case, if I get to it, I'll rebuild it. Otherwise, I'll just leave it for now. It just goes in forward now, not reverse. Reverse isn't working. Then the other thing is this neutral isn't working either. So we'll see what we can do here. But the main thing is just to get this engine back up and running, because that'd be nice to have a good working one without any leaks in it. So that's the plan. So now I'm gonna go start out the skis here, use it for the first time for actual work. Well, barely any work, but just to help us out here. If we can get the forks over top of here, put the strap down, and then slowly lift it up, then I can jiggle the engine out of here. Because the engine's the heaviest part of this whole snowmobile pretty much, besides the track. So I just gotta figure out where I want to strap it down, and then I can pull it out. So I think I'll just take it out from here. Hopefully I can get my forks over here, and I can hook it on. So that's the plan. There we go. Engine's out. We got our few spark plug wires left. And this is supposed to be some flex stuff. It didn't really seal that well over the exhaust pipes. And this thing was pretty loud. I don't know if you remember it from the video. I think it's Evinrude's first run. But anyways, that was quite a while ago. Well, that thing was quite loud. So hopefully we can figure out the exhaust system and get this thing going properly. It has good compression as is, but those seals need to get replaced, and while I'm at it, I might as well just start all over new again and have a good running engine that I can rely on. So that'll be it for this one, and we're able to make good use of that skid steer. So that's all I got for you guys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.